You're welcome to my Grace Academy channel. This is that channel where we upload videos on relationship and parenting. But today I'll be taking you on 21 things you should know or you should prepare for before you go into your relationship. Yes, you heard me well. Yeah, so I started this series like 3 weeks back. You might want to scroll up to just see the other videos. Today I'll be taking you on 4 more things you should know or prepare for before going into your relationship. Are you ready? Okay, I hear you said yes, right? Okay, so the first today is that do you have books on parenting, on relationship, on marriage? How many of such books have you read? You say book? I don't read though. Yes, you need to read. I heard an adage, somebody even said, if you want to hide something of treasure from an African man, hide it in a book. That's to say, he will not even open it. He won't open it, talk more of reading it. Is that like you? You have to change. You have to read books. Read why on relationship. What is relationship? How would the relationship thrive? What do I need to know about it? If you're a guy, you need to know what is obtainable to having a lady in your life. Who is she? What does she like? What's her love language? What's her temperament? What's her personality? All of this you should know. What does it take to be a man? You should begin to read. And then what does it take for me to be able to say I'm the head? Whether when you get married and even while you're in the relationship, you should start performing that leadership role. And then it is in reading books that you can find all of this. Very important. And then the next I'll talk on today is level of preparation. I see a lot of young guys and ladies getting married like it's a rush, competition. Why the hurry? You don't have to be in a hurry. Yes, you don't have to be in a hurry. You should ensure that you are well prepared enough to enter into that phase before you even go into one. Yes, marriage takes in lots of energy. You need lots of preparation on all sides. And I tell you, even your relationship needs you to be well prepared for it. I see people moving from one relationship to the other, thinking the partner is the problem, whereas they are the problems. So why do I say this? I said this because they don't know what it takes to have a relationship that thrives. Yes, there are things you should know. For relationship to work, it will work on principles. What are those principles that will make your relationship to work? You should be prepared for this. And what other level should you prepare for? Communication wise, how well can you communicate to your partner? She will understand you, and she won't say A, she will say you said B. Yes, you should understand sign languages, body language. Even when she never said anything, but her body language has said something, you can decode that this is what she's saying. Or today she's not angry, I think it's because of this, or maybe upset her or something. Okay, I'll do this. But you don't even know. You don't know. That's because you lack communication skill. What else? You need to prepare in the area of hearing God. I hear somebody say, relationship God, what are we talking about? Yes. And especially if you are the head, especially if you are the man, because God always gives instruction to the man. And the instruction given to the man has the responsibility to then pass to the partner. But if you don't even know how God speaks to you, then you are going to put that relationship into a mess. Yes, you make a mess of the whole relationship. And this is why you should get prepared. You also need to get prepared financially. I once listened to somebody saying relationship is expensive, and I agree. Okay, you want to go out, or maybe your partner is even having an issue financially. She didn't ask for any help from you, but you are engaged. You should know that at least let me show love by giving her a little for what she needs. Let me give her this, let me give her that. But you say, well, it doesn't matter to her, I've not married her. She can care for herself. Of course she can care for herself, but you are passing a message. She's beginning to sense that this bros, I think, this bros is going to be a very stingy man. And then she's beginning to rethink again. So you should know that when you go into relationship, you need to be ready to finance a whole lot. She wants to call you, she does not have card. Be ready to buy card for her, as little as that. Okay, so you have to be financially ready. If you are not financially stable, I advise you stay clear of going into relationship for now. How about emotional stability? You need that. Because if you are not stable emotionally, then a lot of things will go wrong in that relationship. And you think your partner is the problem, whereas you are. How about the fact that you have not even gained self-confidence of yourself? And you will be feeling inferior if you see your partner thriving or doing doing great on things she knows best to do, is because you have low self-esteem. You need to work on yourself, and all of these are areas of the preparation you need to put in place before even going to relationship. Otherwise, you will always point accusing finger to the next person, thinking the next person is the one, not knowing that you are the architect. And so you need to prepare enough, okay, so that I don't overflow that topic. The next is, what is the specific need you need in a man or in a woman that you want as your partner? You need to iron this out. That specific needs, you will be able to know it based on the future you have or you know you are going into. If you don't know your future, then you will not know the specific needs she's coming into your life to do. And so this is why you need to know your future. If you check the other video, you see I mentioned something about that. And this is why you will be able to identify the specific needs she's coming into your life to do. And ditto for if you are even the lady, you need to know what the man is also going to help you to do, because you also have your own dreams and visions. And your dreams and visions are also valid. You need a man that will help you to fan that vision and dreams to flame. And then the last for today is, you need a couple role model. Yes. You need to learn from a life living example that is godly and that you see their marriage work. Today, sadly, we see lots of information flying around about marriages not working, this and that is not working and all of that. Can I shock you? Marriages are still working. They are still working. And so you only need to find out, what can I do to make my own marriage work? And it is not far-fetched. It is right there in the scripture. Everything you need to make your home and your marriage and relationship thrive is right there in the scripture. And this is why you need to have a role model who have made their relationship and their life to comply by all of these principles, so you can also replicate and see that living example in the life of people, and then you can emulate. So today I've spoken about 4 things you should know and prepare for before you go into what? Your relationship. And I spoke about books. You must read books. I spoke about level of preparation, very important. I'm not talking about you preparing for wedding ceremony, but talking about the fact that you must prepare for your marriage, and especially for relationship, because it is how well you are able to navigate your relationship that it will then emerge in your marriage. And then you also need to prepare for, you need to know the specific needs your partner is coming to offer in your life, especially because of the kind of future you are seeing yourself. And then the last I spoke about today is couple role model. You need this, and it will help you a great deal. I know you've gotten value from today's edition. I'm so glad you made it here. Yes, I would like you to subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification bell, and then so that whenever we upload videos, you can be duly notified. You can share this video with your loved ones, and then I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for coming on.